to the point, make sure you hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also share this video too as well, okay? Let's go ahead and talk about Nick Saban for a minute, right? Now, before I get this video started too, I want to give a shout out to two of the brothers who I saw talking about this first. The first guy is Brandon Loves Sports, or BLS. Go sub to his channel. Has real good content over there. I've checked it out, a few times. And then also I want to give a shout out to the brother Too Raw for TV. I saw him breaking the story too. Go sub to Too Raw for TV as well. Nick Saban, it was time to go ahead and go. Much like I had just stated with Pete Carroll and the Seattle Seahawks rep, it's time for Nick Saban to go, man. He's had a remarkable career. I'm not the biggest Nick Saban fan in the world either. I have my suspicions about a lot of things, especially when Deion was trying to come about in the whole college scene. Nick Saban wanted to come out and try to flex his muscle and everything, but I have my suspicions on what went on as far as under the table and stuff. That's why I like with Jim Harbaugh. I'm not really sweating that, because all of the coaches and all of these colleges, they're doing something under the table, and no matter how you want to try to transform it, or make it look this way, or make it look a particular way. These guys are doing something that is under the table, in order to get those players there. Now, Nick Saban, as far as his coaching legacy, oh man, I mean, it's great. I really felt like he should have stuck with LSU, though. That's just my personal opinion. I think him being at LSU, was a lot better, but that's neither here nor there. He chose to go to Alabama, which is still within the SEC. And like the brother Too Raw was saying, he's the only coach besides, Paul Bryant, that was able to win with two SEC teams. Okay, I'm not a huge Alabama fan. I like the players that come out of there. One of my favorite receivers is, of course, Cooper. I've always liked, Amari Cooper, and that's just one example. I like what the brother Derrick Henry is doing. Of course, Derrick Henry was a Heisman Trophy winner, and I also like what Bryce Young has done. He's starting off a little slow, but still I give props to him. Just got to get a lot better. But anyways, yeah, Nick Saban. Gotta give him credit, man, for what he's done and making Alabama, a powerhouse, that it is, or that it's always been. You can love and you can hate Alabama, but the one thing that they're always going to do is they're going to talk about Alabama, and they're going to keep them relevant. Now, this is the next question, right? Now, I was talking about Pete Carroll, and I was talking about what took place as far as Pete Carroll being fired from the Seattle Seahawks organization. I was asking myself, what are they going to do next? Okay, now that's the question that needs to be talked about when it comes to Alabama. Is Alabama going to go after Jim Harbaugh? That's the question that we need to ask ourselves. Are they going to go after Jim Harbaugh? But a lot of people really believe that Jim Harbaugh is just going to go ahead and, go to the NFL, and go back to the NFL rather, and I think he should. I mean, you've already accomplished what you needed to there. Plus, the media is always going to bring scrutiny towards you anyways because of, what took place this year. And on top of that, I feel like you should be trying to chase your brother because, let's just call it what it is. His brother has a ring and he doesn't. And I'm talking about at the professional level. Okay, but anyways, we're not talking about that. What we're talking about is what Alabama is going to do. Now, shout out to the brother Cypress TV. Go sub to his channel too. I know that he is probably going to be on the lookout on who he wants there because he is an Alabama fan. And, we'll have to see because that's going to be a big change. It's going to be a big culture change. Nick Saban is hard to replace, much like Bill Belichick is going to be hard to replace. And to a certain degree, Pete Carroll is going to be hard to replace too as well. So we'll have to see what takes place. But shout out to Nick Saban, man. He's had a wonderful career, and I hope that the next coach that comes after him really knows how big of shoes that he has to fill, because these Alabama fans, these Crimson Tide fans, they're loyal to the soil. That's one thing I could give. They roll Tide, and losing a guy like Nick Saban it's a tremendous loss for not only Alabama, but also for college football as well. Because also you got to look at it from a standpoint from the entertainment factor. They like keeping Nick Saban in the headlines. They like talking about him, whether it's Nick Saban, whether it's Alabama, whatever. So like I said, man, this is just my thoughts and my opinions. Y'all welcome to comment, tell me how you feel about this. Make sure again that you like this video, make sure you share it, and tell everybody about this video. Until then, man, it's straight to the point, sports and entertainment, and I'll get at y'all later.